Don't never stop. Today is May the 16th, 2025, day 3. Cassie is going to be on the stand today again. The judge said yesterday, this is her last day. So whatever y'all going to do with her, you better do it because she's not coming back. She was on the stand all day Wednesday from 9:33 in the morning until about 4 o'clock that afternoon. And she was on the stand all day yesterday, Thursday, May the 15th. The first day, she was getting direct examined by the United States government. Yesterday, she got cross-examined by the defense, Puffy's lawyer. Today, the defense is gonna finish their cross-examination. I don't know if the government is gonna redirect, but this is where we at. K-Dog, what up? I see you in there, baby. What's happening? Share this video. So we down here, we live. I'm getting ready to go in a little while. It's been an interesting trial. To me, so far, Cassie has not given any type of smoking gun like, yo, bang, Puffy did this, he did that, and he's like totally incriminated, which is what I was looking for, which is what the media portrayed, right? That Cassie was going to get on the stand because she is their key witness. She's listed as victim 1 in the indictment. She's been shown in that famous elevator video where Puffy drags her down, kicks her, which ain't right. But you would think if she's victim number 1, the star witness, and then from this video, that Cassie was gonna get on the stand and bury Puff and say, yo, Puff did this to me, he did that to me, she ain't did none of that, but tell the court and the world how much she loved that man and how much that man loved her. And it was evident with the text messages and the emails, they both loved each other, which is a totally different narrative to what you hear if you turn on the television. I'm here. I'm on the 24th floor. The case is in the 26th floor. I'm in an overflow where they got the TV where you can watch and see, so I'm hearing it in real time. This ain't nothing I'm making up. This ain't nothing I'm reading. I'm here. And to me, also, I think Cassie, she still loved Puff. I think she still loved him. You could just hear in her voice. What I don't hear is animosity. What I don't hear is enmity. I don't hear anger. I don't hear revenge. I don't hear spite or being vindictive. I just hear, and they both was getting high. They got high every day for 11 years. Cassie testified to that.
Sir, can I just ask a question? What's your name? How old are you?
I'm 56 years old. My name is Sean Gundy. The podcast with Soul.
The podcast what?
The podcast with Soul.
With Soul?
Soul, S-O-U-L.
What's your name again? Can you spell that?
Sean, S-E-A-N.
Yep.
The last name is Gunby, G-U-N-B-Y.
Is it okay if we're recording?
Come on, do your thing.
Let's.
Right.
Do your thing.
I'm gonna put the mic on.
Okay, okay.
Sorry about earlier.
That's all right. Don't worry about it. That's all right.
Thank you so much for talking to us.
You got it. You got it.
So I've seen you here for 5 days now. Can you tell me what you're seeing inside, and do you think that this case is a slam dunk?
Nah. Well, what I've seen, to answer your first question, I've been here. I came specifically for the Cassie testimony under direct examination from the United States government and the cross-examination. And being that Cassie is listed as victim 1 in the indictment, and they're showing just what I just said, and they're showing this elevator video, I thought when I came that she was gonna get on the stand and bury Puff and be like, yo, he did this, he did that. But to me, and you've been in there with me, she ain't done that. She ain't done that. To me, she's helped Puff, in my opinion.
Do you have any legal background, sir?
I got no legal background other than a little bit of, I worked a little bit in the legal department and when I worked in the corporate world.
Because you seem to have extreme knowledge of how this works, and it doesn't appear to show, at least from my vantage point, and it appears to concur with yours, that there was not proof of coercion so far. It appears that she was at least an active participant.
Josh, you heard it. You saw the text messages. She was calling Puff, texting him, let's do a freak off. Right? And he would be like, all right, bet, let's do it. Get in touch with a male escort. Get in touch with this one. Get in touch with that one. I'll get the hotel room. She's going to buy the baby, or they was working together. And then there were other times where Puff initiated it.
So in your perspective, it's fair to say that Ms. Ventura is a damning witness for the prosecution.
Ain't no question. She ain't done nothing but help Puff. She could have shot Puff in the head. She could have buried Puff. Like I'm saying, if she really, like the way they portrayed it, if he really trafficked her, if he really coerced her, if he really forced her, if he really abused her, if he really, you know what I'm saying, sold her, she would have vengeance in her heart. She would have anger, resentment, and she would get on the stand and say, this is my time to get revenge. But she ain't done that. You've been in there with me.
She appears to have still some feelings for Mr. Combs.
Ain't no question. The way she talked, her tone, and I'm a man. I done dealt with a lot of women. I know when a honey still like you. They could be like, oh, I don't like you. But when you talk to them and you see them, you know. And she still loved Puff. And he still loved her. Because look at what they went through for 11 years, right? They shared a lot of secrets.
So do you see a pathway right now to conviction? I mean, there's a potential that we hear from Jane. Do you feel that that's going to help the case?
Who is Jane? Jane is victim too?
Yeah.
Is she going to show up or is she going to testify anonymously?
That is still an unanswered question.
Well, you said, do I see a pathway to what now?
Do you see a pathway to the prosecution making their case here, considering what we've
This was the star witness,
far,
right? Now, if this other girl testifies, and from what I understand is she's going to testify anonymously, right? She's not going to come get in court. What is that to a juror? If I'm on the jury, and Cassie came in front of us. She represented. Now you're going to bring this other witness that we can't see, that we're just hearing her voice. And you got 9 men on the jury. You got 9 dudes on the jury, 3 of them black.
And to your point, there were reports yesterday that several jurors were checking their watches and they were looking at the clock, particularly in the afternoon. Do you feel that the case is resonant with the jurors?
No, I think the jurors feel like how I feel. Like we came, like this was the one. And they looking at their watch like, man, let's hurry up, because she ain't convicted Puff. Everybody was waiting for Cassie to say something to shoot Puff in the head, to make this case supposed to have been over, but it ain't.
So where can people find a bit more of your commentary, sir?
The podcast was sold on YouTube. The podcast was sold on Spotify. The podcast was sold on Instagram.
Thank you so much.
Sean, Sean, last name is Gunby, Gunby. The podcast was sold, the dopest podcast in the world.
Coming here every day?
I've been coming here for Cassie's testimony. I came on Wednesday, May the 13th, Thursday, May the 14th, and I'm here today, and she's done today. And why would the prosecution hold back? Right, because somebody was telling me, well, maybe they still got somebody they're gonna bring some up. But who is more important than Cassie?
There's no one more central.
Exactly. And another thing they didn't tell you, another thing they didn't show, is that they showed a video of them in the elevator, right? Where Puffy assaults her, which is not good. But what they didn't tell us also, that is actually a 6-minute video, and that Puffy and Cassie got together. They made up. She came back to his house on the same day, and then they went out to a movie premiere the same night. You understand? So, you understand? It was. This is a domestic violence case.
Thank you so much.
All right, Joshua. Appreciate you, man. You going up?
Absolutely.
All right.
Absolutely, man. I'll see
Thank you.
you
What's your
inside.
name?
Bianca.
Bianca. Pleasure to meet you.
Thank you.
All right. Enjoy your day.
Snazzy suits.
Thank you, man. Thank you, man. Thank you. Thank you.
I'm gonna take some video of you streaming.
Do your thing. Do
Thank
your
you.
thing. So listen, we live. We down here. Big Tone 973. Thank you for your channel membership. Regular J's, what up? Smooth TV 718. 919 Bull City Dorm. These people already have. Yeah. It ain't 100 grand. Hey, 100 grand. You see it, man. You think I be playing with you, man? It's real, man. What's up, bro? Yes, sir. Come on over. They go Puffy's lawyer. They go Young Thug's lawyer right there, y'all. They go Young Thug's lawyer right there. Mark Darby, what up? Come here. What's going on? Go ahead.
Yo, from a legal, I'm just really talking to you, but from a legal perspective, if Cassie settled, why is she testifying?
That's a great question. The only thing I could infer from that, his question was, if Cassie settled her civil suit, why is she testifying? The only thing I could maybe say is that in her civil suit, she listed accusations of, you did this, you did that, you did this.
But you would waive that once you settle a case.
I don't know, but maybe the government said, yo, you said this, now you gotta come and testify. We're gonna subpoena you to come and testify because we're gonna bring criminal charges based on your civil suit. And maybe that's why they forcing her to.
Her testimony is irrelevant to the charges at hand. He's not being charged with anything for Cassie. He's not.
In the indictment, it is.
She settled. So 20 million. That was undisclosed. They say it's 20 million.
It's 20 million.
But she settled. I think it's unethical, and I think that's not fair. And that might be overturned on appeal. If you break this whole thing down,
Well, I doubt the government would put themselves in a position for this case to be overturned on appeal. I think before they brought the case, and I did Fed time. The feds when they come
correct.
They come in and they have done all of the research. So I would doubt that they would put themselves where a technical error could spoil their case.
I don't think it's technical because again, everything that happened, I'm sorry, but everything that occurred, what he's being charged with, it's nothing related to Cassie.
Yes, it is.
But no,
yes,
her
it is.
Individually.
She's listed.
No, wait, let me say this.
She's listed as victim 1 in the indictment.
Okay, but she's testifying.
Have you read the indictment?
No, I haven't read the full indictment. I'll admit that. There's a lot of things I haven't read, but I'm just looking at the fact that civilly she agreed to all of this. To me, now you're bringing in, because they fought this so hard to not have Casey's film show. Remember, that was a big fight to not have that film show.
The elevator?
Yeah, that was the big fight. Now she's fully testifying as a victim here.
But she ain't done nothing but help her. She ain't.
But I'm just saying, again, at the end of the day, he has to be tried. He has to be all of the charges. He has to be found guilty of everything. Okay, but I'm gonna drop this one. Okay, we're at this so early in this, sir. We're so early in this. Wait until you hear one name, one famous person will bury them, and that's going to be Justin Bieber. Trust me on that. If anything comes to this trial that has anything to do with Justin Bieber, shop is closed. Casey's situation.
But now you're speculating.
No,
you're
I'm
speculating.
not speculating. I'm dead serious.
Right, but I haven't read anything about Justin Bieber in the. Is he supposed to come and testify?
Hey, I'm saying.
Is he supposed to come?
I can't answer that.
All right, so now you all here speculating.
No. I'm saying that's a speculation.
Right. So
I never said it was a fact.
Right.
I said it was a I'm saying if that name is called, shop.
If you saying
yeah, but watch.
You saying
I know,
speculating.
But the same thing with the affiliation with Oprah. Oprah's affiliation with me. Now, will she testify?
You speculate.
I'm
You throwing names
throwing
out.
a lot of truth out. I'm saying it's
No,
not.
you're not throwing no truth out. You throwing speculation out.
Speculation as to the one fact. One fact in my speculation. Separate my speculation. The true facts is he knew and had affiliations with Oprah, Bieber. He had affiliation with Usher. These were affiliations. That's factual.
All right.
So whatever they got, now let's say this, brothers and sisters. Let's say what the real deal is on those films. Let's say it's 2 weeks in. Let's say all those raids, whenever they uncovered, Uncle Sam is the biggest gangster in the world. There's no bigger gangster than Uncle Sam. And
Well,
if they got something,
you keep saying
I'm making.
if.
I
You keep
said,
saying if.
I said, but I am
What
saying
I'm
that.
speak-
I
right,
am
but
saying
what
that.
I'm covering,
I am saying
what
that.
I'm covering is what I have seen and what I have heard
Okay.
from being inside
I
the
appreciate
courtroom.
that.
Do you agree that Cassie was the key witness that she's the star witness in this joint?
I kind of got to think about that.
Come on,
No, I
man.
gotta
How you got to think about
I
that?
gotta
How you got to think about that? And she was the one in the video in the
She's
elevator.
in- that's one
She was in a relationship with him for 11
she
years.
She is one victim only.
Right.
Right now,
And
at the
it-
present.
it's three of them.
At the present, sir. At the present, she's one victim. And if you go on to July 4th, if they go on to July 4th, money, we are the infancy of this
There's
trial.
three victims.
But
There's
right
three.
now-
There's three victims
Okay.
according to the indictment.
Okay.
Victim one, which was Cassie. Victim two,
We don't know, right? Do we know victim?
we don't know victim two.
And do we know
and
victim-
victim three.
Right.
And victim three said she ain't coming. They can't even find her.
Well, not at the present, that she.
And
still
she
got
said
time.
even if they do find her, she ain't testifying.
So his charges are basically beatable.
Everything is beatable. The feds have been beat before,
of course.
but this ain't no. I thought it was a slam dunk case. They gonna knock Puff dome loose,
Well-
but I thought Cassie was gonna bury him, but she hasn't, man.
Okay, she still
hasn't.
got another day to testify.
She got to testify to that. You must don't like you don't like Puff.
No, it's not a question of that. It's not a question of
You
what I
think
like.
he guilty?
I think he's guilty of some things. But I'm gonna drop
Absolutely.
this. I'm gonna drop this on you.
Absolutely.
As a man, why would you slip anybody a Mickey? Why would you
Who
slip?
said he slept on Mickey?
I didn't say her. I said anyone. Why would he slip anyone a Mickey?
He did that.
It's how many people are testifying that they were drugged? That's
Who
slipping.
who testified that?
I didn't say testified. I'm saying.
You just said, why would you slip somebody a Mickey?
I said in general.
And many.
I said in
right,
general.
but you're implying we talking about
Okay,
Puff.
but we could.
All right, but you really saying Puff.
So let's say
Right,
it's
but
Puff.
then you said-
Let's say it's Puff. Let's say it's Puff.
Nah,
Okay, but
but
money.
then you said somebody testified that he's slipping. Who
I
he slipping
didn't
Mickey
say.
to?
I never said someone testified. I said
you
I
did.
just made a generalization of how can you slip somebody a Mickey.
Who did he slip a Mickey to?
Oh, dude, you telling me as much as knowledge as you are that nobody talks about the fact that there was
Who
drugs.
said it on the stand
Not
under
yet.
oath?
No, that's
Under
different.
oath.
That's
What's your
different.
name, bro?
My name is Gene.
Gene, I'm Sean. Pleasure to meet you.
Nice to meet you.
Gene, under oath on the stand with the penalty
It
of
didn't get-
perjury
it-
and
it-
5
it
years
didn't
in
get to
prison.
that.
What do you say
It
then?
didn't
A
get to that
nigga standing over there drinking a soda could say anything.
Yes, sir.
You understand?
Yes, but
That girl over there eating ice cream
Okay.
could say anything.
so
What-
I'm not going to say allegedly nothing.
the people
I'm not-
that's been on the stand
Thus
so
far.
far, I ain't heard nobody
But
say
that's
that.
in the beginning, sir, and that's very early in this trial.
Well, we gotta see.
Very early, and I'm telling you,
we
the,
gotta-
the dynamite didn't explode yet. Trust me on that.
All right.
Trust me on that.
Alright,
The
you-
dynamite hasn't exploded. Because all I'm saying is, let's do this. Let's do this. If you raided 3 of your mansions and you had special forces type coming in there, you mean to tell me with electronic experts they ain't retrieved nothing? They got some video up in their money. You trust me on that.
I
They
don't-
got some video that ain't come out yet. This is all in the infancy. We are so early in this, dude. We are so early.
All
that
right,
This is
right,
This
right.
is Disneyland.
But
Wait
you-
till Memorial Day, buddy.
Right,
Wait till the
but
second
you,
week in June.
You want to see Puff from
I
the
wanna-
way from the way you talking. You want to see Puff take a fall, right?
I want
But
to
listen,
see
that's
justice,
fine.
money.
That's
I want
fine.
to see justice.
That's fine.
Period.
All I've been talking about, if you watch my channel, All I've been talking about is what has been happening so
Thus-
far.
right.
I don't know what's going to
but
happen
it's getting ready
next
to happen.
Tuesday
Oh,
or
it-
next month,
Money.
and neither do you.
No, I know it's getting
What?
ready. I can
What
guarantee you that it's going to change.
You
from
can't
today.
guarantee me
I can-
nothing.
I can
You don't
guarantee-
know what's going to happen by 3 o'clock this
I'm
afternoon.
not a
You
mind
can't
reader.
guarantee me what's going to happen next
I'm not a
week.
mind reader, but at the present, $50 million bond was denied. Okay,
And I
He's
know
a
why.
Flight, he's a flight risk. Which
Nah,
is a
never
fact.
that. Never that.
With a private
never
jet
that.
and you're a billionaire,
Never
you're not
that.
a flight risk.
Never that. And I'm going to do a
His
video.
bail was 50. He tried to
He
throw
offered
wait,
them-
no, he offered them 50.
Right.
You know what Epstein's was? 13 million. No, matter of fact, not Epstein. Madoff's bail was 13 million and he stole 60 billion.
All right, so what you saying?
I'm telling you, yo, he's going down. He's going down.
Now you
all the way
now
down.
you being
But-
honest
but I believe he
about
got-
your position. You want to see
Hey,
him go down.
I don't really want to see nobody go. Not a black man. Not
No,
a six.
but you up here-
I'm
you up
talking
here-
about justice money. Just and if
What's
he
the
did-
justice?
If he did any of that to them women,
If you keep
yo,
saying
but,
if,
but,
man.
but it's going to be proven.
You keep
in this
saying
show.
if.
But money, listen, come on, man. I'm an educated man. You're a very bright man.
Absolutely.
It's getting ready to drop, money. It's getting ready to
You
drop.
don't know that.
I
What's
know
your name
it.
again?
My name is Gene.
Gene,
man. I'm
Gene,
telling
you don't,
I'm
come
telling
on in.
I'm telling you, it's going to
Gene,
drop.
you don't know
it's
that.
It's going to drop because they take the Klan down, they take the mafia down.
man,
There ain't no bigger gangster in the world than the United States government, and that's why all of these people are out here, and including yourself. I just came for a bike ride just to come in and see.
Where you from?
I'm from Bed-Stuy, born and raised.
You came across the bridge?
Yes, sir. Yes,
cool,
sir.
cool,
Yes, sir.
cool.
But I'm telling you, they got some stuff on this kid, and it ain't gonna be beatable. And you need one juror to be suspect, one juror to feel like I doubt. I don't think he did it, and he
No,
won't.
if one juror,
If one juror is
they
on-
all, it's
no,
got to be unanimous, don't it?
Yes, sir.
Right, so
And
if one juror,
holds out,
he got 9 men on the jury.
that don't mean anything.
Yes, it do.
What kind of men?
The hell if
What
it don't
kind of
mean
men?
nothing.
What kind of
He
men?
got 3 niggas, 3 black men
And
on the
what does that
jury,
mean?
and
Because they
9
black.
other men
Because
on
they
the jury.
black. Because they black. What does that mean?
Well, you don't know that.
I said what I'm
Racism is
asking-
big in this
I'm
country.
asking
You understand?
A question of you, sir. What difference does that make what color the jurors are?
It makes a lot of difference. We
Okay,
living
at
in
this
America.
Point, okay, but at this point, if the
But the
evidence
fact
is
that,
overwhelming,
but the fact
I'm
that
telling
this
you,
is the
this
fact that this is the alleged crimes of sex trafficking and prostitution,
see,
right?
that trafficking is suspect. See, I don't see all that. I'm with you on it. See that trafficking because you know what? Look, he got money. And he ain't no different than any other rich
But
person.
listen,
If
I'm
you want
telling-
a girl
I'm
in
coming
San
from the
Diego- If
indictment.
you want a girl from San Diego that's bad for known for doing XYZ in the bed, and you fly her to New York to get hit off, what's up with that? What's up with that? I don't. That's.
I don't know.
That's fair exchange.
I ain't never did
fair
that.
exchange is no robbery. So if you paying for pleasure, then that's
So
what
far,
you do.
so
Right,
far, none
but-
of that has came out.
But it's too early.
But
See,
the
see,
start. Well, I don't know.
One stripper, one prostitute or sex worker, so to say, has already testified. That's all you've seen with one, that male.
Right.
And all of the atrocities that happen with that. That's the embarrassing thing for me to have to see as a black man, to see all of this type
But
of
why is the
situation.
black man that was before when I
As a
said
black man, no,
now
because
you,
I got a
now
lot
you
of
throwing the black
money.
thing down, but when I
Man.
put it down, you was like, well, what it got to do with
It
being
was
black?
It was the situation that you put it down. That's why I said what I said. Okay? That's why I said what I said.
Gene,
Okay?
appreciate you.
I
man.
appreciate you, but I'm not on about this. It's not the video. I'm just saying, you gonna see some sugar happening here.
You
gonna
no,
see-
no.
you gonna
Say,
see
say
some
this.
sugar
Say
coming
Gene want to see
No,
some
the-
sugar
the
happening
world-
here.
the world is
you
gonna
want to
see-
see.
the
You
world is
want to
gonna
see
see.
Puff take a fall.
But let's say I do. Let's play devil's
It ain't
advocate.
what- it ain't what you
I'll
said.
play devil's advocate. Let's say I do.
Slide over. Slide over.
Let's say I do want to play devil's advocate. Let's say I do. So I got a daughter. I don't know if you have daughters. I have a daughter. And what about all those famous people that stepped to this kid? And he had his way to feast on them. Okay? Up and coming talent. That's why hip hop is garbage now. All that beautiful talent that approached him, look what he turned around and did. Nah, I'm gonna sit up here and I'm gonna slip you a Mickey. I'm gonna rape you. I'm gonna rape
Where did you get this
But-
from?
but dude,
Where did you get
I'm-
the slip
why-
of Mickey from?
Why is
Where?
this? Okay.
It's not in. Look,
Okay.
where is it?
No.
Nah,
let's
nah,
do
we're not
civil.
gonna do that,
Let's do
Gene.
civil.
Here
How
go the
many
indictment.
civil?
Here go the
No.
here go the indictment.
Okay.
Show me where it says slip of Mickey in there. Show it to me. Show it to me. Show it to me in there. I done read it.
Each versus the United States of America, right?
No, it's the United States of America versus
Right.
him.
Okay. So
Show me in there
so this is
where it
all
say
him.
you slipped a Mickey to somebody and everything you just alleged he did. Show it to me. We live down here, y'all.
Why did you underline Combs assaulted women by using drugs other than striking, punching? Why did you do that? These are the charges. You just wanted me to read this, brother.
No.
Is this the indictment?
You said
no, but you should read the
about
indictment.
slipping Mickey's.
Okay, but this
I
is
know what I did.
okay, but this
Show
is
me in there where it said that he slipped somebody a Mickey. or
drugging, money. That word says drugging. That's a verb.
That's dragging. That's dragging, not drugging. D-R-A-G-G. Tim Relevant, what up? And listen, I can dig it, man. If that's the way you feel, you want to see Puff go down.
I want to see justice, but I keep saying that. I don't care about him as a person. I want to see justice. Like I said, you know, in this indictment, I can't read 14 pages.
All right, but right now he's innocent. Right now he's innocent.
Of course he's
You
innocent
understand?
until proven guilty.
And
until proven guilty. Of
he's
course
an
he is.
American citizen,
Yes, he
and he's
is.
got a right
Of course,
to
I totally
habeas
agree.
corpus and have due process
And
of law,
that's why
and
we
his
out
day
here.
in court.
That's why
And he
we-
taking it all the way.
Well, I don't
He taking it all the way.
But justice will be served.
All right, but I got to get out of here.
Go ahead,
Hey,
man.
Gene, it's a pleasure to meet you.
You too, man.
The podcast was sold on YouTube. You're going to be on there. The podcast was sold on Spotify. The podcast was sold on Instagram.
It's free, so
With soul, like soul train.
your name is
My name is Sean Gumby.
Sean Jeffrey.
Likewise, James, pleasure to talk to you.
And I hope we both are right.
Well, we both can't be right, James. You can't hope we both right. Because you want Puff to go do 30 years,
No,
100 grand.
I want justice, money. I want real justice.
Right, but your justice is you want him to go to prison.
If he's guilty, let's say
No,
guilty.
you don't-
Okay, so he's innocent.
you
right?
don't-
So he's innocent now.
He's innocent till
now.
proven guilty.
But now, so if he's guilty, he's not guilty. If they find him guilty, you're not going to agree with the
If they
verdict.
find him guilty, he's guilty.
Okay, all right.
understand?
Are you out here every day? So I tell you what,
This gonna probably be my last day because
Okay.
I've just been covering it.
I'm coming back
Cassie
here
talk.
almost every day.
All right.
Just to see this little stuff. I'm not trying to.
All right. Hey, y'all, listen, man. I got to get up in here. You understand? Mark Lyon, what up?
You take care of yourself.
All right, Jay Priest, man. All the best to you, man. Have a good day. Hey, y'all, I got to get in here. I'm finna go. Yo, whoever gave me super chat, if I didn't get to see it, 100 grand. Who else gave me super chat? There go my girl Monica. What's up, baby? What's up? With Soul, S-O-U-L, the podcast with Soul. My man, Jay. All right. Hey, Monica, what's up, baby? There go my girl Monica. Monica, you know it don't never stop. Thank you for the super chat. Yo, Ed, what up? He out here trying to see. Yo, everybody want to see Puff go down, man. Yo, look at my eye, man. My eye done busted. One of them blood vessels, my eye busted. Still money, though. DC Blacks. Eon, we out here, man. 5-4, ambulance right there. Check them out, y'all. Look at that. My ambulance in my video better than your ambulance in your video. All right, y'all finna go up in here. Big Tone. Hey, Tone, listen. I got the indictment. Don't come talking to me about if your feelings, your emotion, or what they said on CNN, what they said on YouTube. Man, I don't want to hear that. I'm in the courtroom at 07055. Fahim, what up? I'm upstairs in the courtroom watching. You understand? I don't want to hear none of that. Folks tripping. So I'm gonna go in, I'm gonna see y'all when we take a break. You filming me?
Yeah.
You gotta ask me, man. You gotta ask me. You done did it. Who are you?
I'm nothing. I'm on the sidewalk.
All right, come here, man. Come here. Check my man.
No, I'm not getting on your video.
All right.
I just found it interesting. That's all.
My man. Then you go ahead. You all right? Do your thing. So everybody down here filming me. They be filming you for no. You know they don't even ask. Yes, I believe Cassie. DC Black. Yes. Yes. Why would she lie? Why would she lie? Big Tone. Why would Cassie lie? Right? If she could bury Puff. Tell them they gotta pay before film. Monica, you tell them. There you go, Monica. Monica said you gotta pay before you film me. You gotta pay me. They've been filming me all day yesterday, all day today, man. YG, what up? Puff Bad Money if he go in. Listen, so far, he ain't been no snitch, and she ain't said he like that. She ain't said he like that. Y'all, let me get in here. I see y'all at the break. Hit the notification bell. I see y'all around 12 o'clock, 12:30. Peace.